So, we're getting somewhere. Put that there for a moment. Right. Did I hear correctly? You're looking for someone with coding experience? Yes, I am. Afternoon, Benny. So, here's the thing for you, right? 1 second while I'm going to switch over to the other camera while I do this, so there's not a break. Right. So you can see me. I'm on two devices: laptop and mobile. So what I'm going to do is open command prompt. Where is it? Where's command prompt? I had you before. Where are you? Aha, there we are. Right, so command prompt is now open. Now, open big window back again. Right, so command prompt is now open. GitHub is also open at the same time. Right, so what I think I've done, I'm going to show you. And that is so we flip that from there. Come on, flip. Right, so we have, where is it? I think what I've done with it, I think I've put 2, but that's the one there. And that is 7 hours ago. This is in my GitHub, as you can see. Right. Let's see if the magic works this time. So, okay. Right. Let's see where we go. We need to see your screen. GitHub. Right. So, we are going to work on Now what I did earlier, press that, and from downloads, I pulled in this. Yeah. I think the other one there, I think that's a different one. The object of the live is, this is GitHub, as you can see right there. The object is, the files are here. So you got there, 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 and they just keep coming down. Yeah. Now, these have to go to there, into GitHub. So that's the purpose. Oh, Stevie G. Right. It is slightly off topic, yes. But what I would be looking at would be a Ford, Kia, something like that. And if the music takes off, then I'd get myself something nice. A nice car. Supercar. But that would be with music, not with what we're looking at. I'm sharing my screen, sort of. Hold on a second. Right, so I'll put that back down there. Okay, now, so I can't do all of them because when I was speaking to Job Centre today, there is zero help from Job Centre. None. It doesn't exist. So there's 11 here and 7 on laptop. 8 on laptop. So come on, let's start firing things off. Because this is the last day of April. Right. What we got? Paul, people in this chat are offering to help, but we can't see your screen. Look, I've already showed you the screen, man. Come on. Right. That's one there. And as you can see, I did 2. There's one there. And there's one there. So I'm going to click on this one. Right. This is just one. And what it's saying, yeah, this is seeking you. Now that's changed. So that should be discover new friends. And I think the wrong one's been pulled in. So how do I change to the other one, which is in folders? Is your objective to call? No, the object is currently I wanted stuff into GitHub, which that is in GitHub. Now, if I put this here, and go to, it's saying switch to editor. Now the only editor I've got is VS Code or Unity. First off, I don't think you should have uploaded the zip folders. I think you need to unzip. Okay. Well, here's the thing, okay? I'm gonna switch camera angle. Right, here's the thing. Yeah. What I said was this, okay? I said to you, I was gonna do the apps before the end of April. It's the 30th day. Now, the other day when we did the same thing, what happened? Lots of people were turning around and saying, do this, and as I went to approach the keys on the keyboard, people turned around, no, don't do that because it'll crash your computer. Correct. So, here's the thing. Job Centre will not help. Period. And there's an old saying, time is money. Okay, what we got here? Do you still do music? Yeah, I do. Why would Job Centre help you? Yeah, fair point. So, here's the thing. How? Has this, the one which is in here at the moment, which we've been looking at, there is, I think, 8,000 lines of code. Time is money, and I was putting hours into coding. I'd gone through HTML5, and there was 2 bits left to go on HTML5, and people in chat turned around and said, AI will be able to do the job faster than you can do. So I found out the hard way. Job Centre won't help. So I thought, okay, we'll do a live and we'll get it done in the live. One thing I could possibly do is go into city centre, take the laptop with us, go into city centre and speak to somebody at Nottingham College Hub and say, yeah, help us with this. Because if the subscribers ain't going to help, well, it's got to come from somewhere. Because what you can't do with most things in life, what you can't do is start something and then you're an instant expert. You have to learn. And I was learning HTML5. CSS was next. But I didn't get as far as CSS because I was told AI. Right, what we got? What I don't want is the college to do it for me. I want them to show me where, and like in the old days, Newcastle College, you do your CLATE, which is the first after DOS. And if you had a problem, you just do that, stick your hand up and somebody would come round, and that's basically what I blooming need. You see, there's parts of this, what you've just seen on screen, there's parts of that are in a language I haven't come across, which is JavaScript, CSS, Vite, and other, like React, other languages. This is the problem. English. Many different languages. Some of those languages the course did not cover. So there you go. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is, right, I'm going to come off the laptop, end the laptop one. So that's the end of the laptop one. Right. So, came off on the laptop, I'm now just on one device. So, there's 21 people here. Right. Screens. Okay. Now, what I'm going to try, and I'm going to show you this in it, right, is I'm going to go backwards to there. Now, let's take that one out. Okay, can't do that. Won't allow me. Okay. Right. So I need to open the file and then pull it in manually. Right. Okay. Which one is it? Which bloody one is which? Some of them, what I've saved here, are upgrades where I've changed things just a smidge. So that's it. 1, 2, 4. What's a Henley feature? Right, so I can't upload zip files. Okay. That's a bit of a downer. Right. Okay. Here's one thing I'm going to try and do. Okay. I'm going to go through on Bolt each of them, rename it, and when I've got multiple versions of the same thing, I'll put the other ones in a folder and zip it, and then the ones which are here, I'll unzip them and then pull them into GitHub. Now, my GitHub is here. 1 second. That's my GitHub there. Right? So if I go to home, that's what we got. This one here, That should be relatively easy. I say relatively, but that one should be. The same with that one there. Geordie Nation. But yeah, that's what I'll try and do. And because this morning I was in GitHub from 9 o'clock until about just after 11:30 or thereabouts, and my head was cabbaged. Aye. Right. You know, there's one thing, yeah. YouTube has rules. So do I. I'm here doing this, showing you what's on GitHub, showing you where to find it. I'm doing that so that you can help. That's the reason why this live is happening. And the other day, I went live here on YouTube and Instagram. Why? Because the thought that Job Centre could help, well, that got proved and shot out of a cannon into space today. So, one thing I can do is, if people are going to keep messing around, then what I might try is Fiverr or something like that, or I'll go into the college and just say, I've got something, can you help me to understand it? And see where it goes. But 2025, this is all these things here, all of these things I'm about to show you, all them, they're all this year, all that. So that's what I'm saying to you. The apps aren't going live for this month. Benny, guess what? I'm trying. It's better to try, fall on your backside. Yeah, I'm trying. Now, as I've said several times, what you've just seen on screen is not like I'm telling AI what to put. Now, we all know AI isn't perfect. We all know that. And Seeking You needs to go live, then Geordie Nation goes live. Now, you can either tell me and help us. I will find it. It might take me some time, but like I just showed you on GitHub, there's things there. So now I found out during this live to unzip. Didn't know that. So I'll unzip and I'll pull things in and try it again. And so that way. Yeah, well, I've kind of worked that one out. Unzipping takes 2 seconds, yeah. Thing is, I have to realise how big those files are, because like the one I looked at earlier is 5,000 lines of code. Right, what we got? Right, so extract all. Oh, right. Now that's different. Files will be extracted, and it's given me C:\/ user. Okay. I'm going to write this down, because apparently all of those bits on screen Mm. 1 minute. Oh man. Right. So that was for the first one. So it's big C backslash user. There's a lot of backslashes in that one. Coming out. Right. Yeah. This is the part I didn't realise before. Now I do. So it's downloads. Backslash again. Project. We might be getting somewhere here. Might. Dash. Dash. One. Dash. L. A. Right. 7. 1. J. Right. So. Right. Extract. Okay. Right. Now. So. That's it there. That's where it's done. So now, if I go into GitHub and add that, yes? Yeah, it's a leap forward, yes, but it's not like the overall end, which is to sort seeking you out. Right, what I'm going to try and do here is, right, where are we? Right, so if we go to, which one's this? Right. Now, do I need to, because obviously there's, I think there's two things in there which are zip. Can I delete that and then start again. Because obviously if you can't unzip in GitHub, I'll pull the other one from the folder. Right, if you delete it, the PC will break. Do you know, somebody did that the other day, turned around and says, oh, type this into a command prompt, and it just didn't. There was, luckily I didn't touch the keyboard. I was waiting for other people to come in. AI wasn't around then. No, sorry. Okay. Mm-hmm. The one thing that surprises me, because with doing this with GitHub, the one thing that does surprise me, TypeScript is 96.6%. JavaScript, I thought was bigger. It's 2.4. I thought it was much bigger than that, but it is what it is. So, one moment while we check something. Right, okay. I'm just loading something up and checking. So I've got there's a command prompt, and I've also got on this one, there's a terminal as well. npm install. Oh god, yeah. Okay. Right. I wanted to show you this because this is the new version. Come on, change screen. Right. This is the new version here. That bit there, that's the same. Right. So it's right. Right, so that's the latest one right there. Okay. So the only problem with this one here, seekingnew.org, is currently can't get into it. And you've got team roles there, log in, sign up. But it's paid for, just can't get into it yet. So that's the first one. Right, so jump across to here. So that's the wrong one. Okay. Right. Okay, so it's here. Right. Well, I've locked it. Yeah. So many things to. I didn't realize that doing this was going to be this way, to be absolutely honest. Right. Right. Hmm. A docking container. What's this? There's a container on board. Or is it? No, it's not board. It's super base. I think it is. There's a container environment there. Wow, wait. Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyway, here's the thing. Okay. Yes, I was a little bit late. Yeah. The reason why they didn't do the live at 12 o'clock, I was busy trying to watch on the big screen YouTube on how to get that first thing. But what I didn't realize was it was zipped. Trying to pull something in that's zipped. So the next one, that's not going to be zipped. So that you can have a look. But you know where my GitHub is. You know what's in there as well, which is important. So it hasn't totally been a fail. And one thing I will say is this to all of you that are here right now. If people hadn't have said about artificial intelligence zooming past me to do like stuff which you've seen on screen, it wouldn't have happened. I would have just kept slugging away with HTML5, CSS, I think it's PHP, then JavaScript, and then the other ones. But feel swamped, and that's the honest answer. Feel swamped. It's like trying to learn Chinese. You should have tried putting this into. Yeah, I've already read that one. Okay. All I can say at the minute is thank you all for being here. Thanks for being on this journey with me, because it is a journey, you know. Starting off with an idea, putting the idea into the computer, giving it to artificial intelligence, and you've seen what's on screen. It just it doesn't work because there's a problem with artificial intelligence. It's not perfect. We found that one out. the hard way. But there's lots of code, and in the next 2 days I'm going to unzip and pull everything into GitHub, which is Geordie-Paul, and then you can browse what's there. And I think that's the best solution. So thank you all for being here. Much appreciated. And I'm hungry, so we'll do another live 7 p.m. tomorrow. Thanks for being here.